What's up, people? Good morning. I think it's the 10th of October. Let me double check. It's the 9th. It's the 9th of October, 2020. Heading to the gas station right now. It's a sunny morning, a little chilly. Got my sweatshirt on, but I want to talk about this Governor Whitmer, Michigan governor. Apparently, the FBI foiled a plot that was to kidnap her by these four guys, and at first I was like, wow, that is crazy. But the more I'm reading into it, the more I'm just thinking this is a spook operation to try to make Trump look bad, and I'm almost positive that's what it is. They, in the media, were trying to make him look to be some sort of Trump supporter, but the guy who I guess is the ringleader is obviously an anarchist, which means he's not for any government. And he actually called Trump a tyrant. So, what does this mean? It means the FBI is still trying to prevent Trump from getting elected. It means the FBI is still dirty. Surprise, surprise. It means that our intelligence community is still clearly against Trump, as Slim Jim just said. It means our intelligence community is extremely politicized, and they are essentially, in a way, the only branch of government when they have full control over all the other branches except the executive branch. And I've spoken about this before, where I think, actually I've only mentioned it maybe once online, but I think we're at a time now where the executive branch is having to play the role of checking the powers of the other branches and the intelligence community itself, which we've never seen before that I can remember, where the executive branch had to check the powers of the other branches, because that's what, the way our constitutional republic was set up, with bicameral legislature and checks and balances, was set up such that one branch of government could check the other's power. But I saw that the story went straight to the headlines yesterday in a couple outlets, and straight to trying to link these four anarchists who are clearly not very intelligent. I think they were set up. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they were. It just seems like a spook operation through and through, trying to make Trump look bad. I mean, these people will do anything to keep him out of power. It's quite ridiculous. They still want Hillary in, I think. I think they still may try to get Hillary in, or Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi is 80 years old, people. 80 years old. This is insane. My grandparents are retired, and with good reason. And this woman, Skeletor, she's still in power, still making millions. I still don't understand how that works, because I don't think, the Speaker of the House is supposed to make millions a year, but I know she's worth millions. And my point with this video was just to say that I think the FBI Michigan plot for Governor Whitmer. Prophet says it was all theater. Yeah, but that's what Prather said. I believe that, dude. That guy's he's an expert on these things. Not to mention, who else said it was? Oh, I think it was Mr. Steele. He said that the FBI, or the DOJ, is all about theater. It's a theatrical party, or a theatrical production. Governor Whitmer, though, Democratic. Remember, somewhat relevant, the same state that had the armed militias, right wing, or right leaning, I think is a better way to put it. You know, everyone else has to say, oh, it's right wing or left wing, but right leaning, left leaning, you know. I'm somewhat right leaning, I would say, but more so libertarian, I think. Just depends on the issue. But this FBI Whitmer foiling is a spook operation, and somebody made a great point. Why didn't they foil the Sandy Hook massacre, the Las Vegas massacre, the Boston bombing? They couldn't foil any of these, but they foiled this one, and they did it, and conveniently spun it to make Trump, or at least tried to make Trump look bad. So I just hope people aren't buying these spook operations that are still going on. I mean, it's quite obvious now. It's like you don't need smoking gun evidence, because more than likely we're not going to get it. But like I said, you don't need it. What does your intuition tell you? What does, you know, when you look at everything else that's going on and the FBI's past history with elections, election in particular, 2016. This sun feels so good right now. It's kind of chilly, but about to go get a drink. I offered to get shrimp a coffee, but you didn't want it. Give the yeah, dude. There's a lot of velvet glove been going on all year. Everyone's putting their chips in the pot. So I'm about to pull up to this gas station though. Governor Whitmer, FBI, four-man plot for kidnapping is a spook operation, and they're trying to use it to decrease support for Trump. They're trying to make him look unhinged. He's not unhinged. And you know who's unhinged is the FBI. They're freaking unhinged, okay? The whole intelligence community has been running this country for half a century, and it needs to stop. Stay frosty and have a great Friday, people. I'm going to do some more broadcasts later, so I'll see you all soon.